Yeah, why do you think there's a lot of sport bikes? Like, why do a lot of beginners get sport bikes? Like,
style,
to me,
man.
I don't know why.
Well, it's style. If you're a young guy and you don't want to look like your grandpa, you know, you ride a sport bike because it's badass. Same reason you ride, you know, you want to drive a Corvette or something versus a, you know,
I don't know, like a truck?
fucking Buick or some shit, dude. I don't know.
Well, to me, like a sport bike would hurt my back in town. Like, just constantly just bent over.
Oh, definitely. You know, but you're old, so.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we ain't built the same way. Not built the same way. So. Whee! Whee!
You want to stay on this side or cross?
Oh, we can stay on this side.
All right. This is bike lane.
So, all right. Beginner bikes, you know, cruiser's going to be probably the most comfortable. Sport bikes are light, so that's convenient.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know, those are like 400 pounds, but they're tall. So, you know, taller seat height, taller ground clearance, so you can really, like, you know, drive these things in a corner and not drag everything on the ground like you would on a cruiser. So that's pretty important.
So when it comes to, like, all these things, I hear, like, ergonomics is one thing. I hear power is another.
Ooh, this is a little hairy.
Yeah, we want to turn around?
Nope.
Oh, no, we got this. This truck was in the way. Oh, backing up.
Beep, beep, beep.
Bye-bye.
Woo!
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I think
ergonomics.
Where are we going?
Ergonomics, power, and discipline. That's what I'm gathering are like the three things that you really gotta like look for.
Yeah.
Maybe seat height. Did I say that already? No. Ergonomics is part of seat height.
Yeah, it is.
So seat height, you know, leg reach, like mid controls, forward controls, rear controls. A lot of it sounds like if you're comfortable or not. Ooh, we got a little front end up on that one.
Yeah, so a lot of it is just comfort. And then, you know, so even if you're on a tall bike, let's say you want to do adventure style riding. The cool thing about adventure bikes is they're starting to build adventure bikes with smaller displacements.
Yeah.
You know, like in the 650, 700cc range. Still tall, obviously, because they got to be able to go, you know, out here and stuff. But not a crazy amount of motor. You know, not super cumbersome or heavy because they're so damn top heavy. Those bikes would work fine for a beginner bike. He's going to have a little bit more difficult learning curve because that bike doesn't handle, you know, as easily.
And some of those come with knobbies, so like if you're on the street, you got to be a little careful.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. So
there's a lot that goes into beginner bikes, dude.
There's a lot more than when people ask, "Hey, what's the best beginner bike?" Dude, that's a really difficult fucking question to answer. So
yeah. We're gonna have to get off the sidewalk for a sec. Oh, is there a spot? No. Ooh, nice. Slow speed maneuvers. Watch out, this person's going and bye. Thank you, bye. Yeah, so really there's no best beginner bike. It's what are your size, what is your budget, and then how much discipline do you have or training, basically.
Yeah, just too many factors with that question. So here's how to figure it out.
All right.
What's the best bike for me? All right, so we won't even talk about budget.
Yeah, because anybody
It's not relevant to everyone. So
yeah.
But what is relevant is what you're going to use the bike for and what style you're after. So
okay.
Those are the best questions to ask. And then once you figure it out, you know, as far as going and sitting on them at the dealership, trying to figure out what's comfortable. If it's not comfortable, can it be changed to become more comfortable? You know, like, is this bike, so sport bike 600 cc's, that's enough bike to kill you.
Yeah, I know
you
some
know?
people that get on a 300-400 and they go crazy on that.
Yeah,
thing. You can go fast.
Definitely. So at that point, you want to make sure that you're disciplined. You buy a 600cc sport bike for your first bike, you better be disciplined.
You know, there's one way to become disciplined is if you join the MTC Rider Academy for $499, $999 after that. And you can take the Smart Rider Basic Training E-Course, Class 2201. But yeah, go ahead and keep going.
I buy more expensive lattes than that.
There you go.
Man.
And you get the How to Buy a Motorcycle ebook with it. So.
Oh shit, that's in there?
Yeah, you can just read it while you're there.
That seems like a pretty damn good deal. It is dumb.
I love advertising. Anyways, oh yeah, go through it. Yeah, boy! We're hooligans, bro. So there's just like so much to it. We got to end it here at Circle K. But we just left work and everything. This is nice. We left the MTC Rider Academy. Had a few cadets acting up. You know, I had to put them in their place. You know, throw them in the locker for it overnight. You know, see how it goes. But yeah, man. So it's not the best beginner bike. It's what's the best bike for me.
That's right.
And that's so relative to anybody. Anybody. I mean, a 6'4" guy that wants to go off road for 80% of the time versus a 5'4" dude that wants to just go from the dorms in his college campus to school. You know, he gets a scooter versus an adventure bike.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the best beginner bike for him.
Yeah, the answer to that question is different for every single person. So it's just important to remember that when you're out thinking about buying your first motorcycle.
Yeah. So we're going to have to discuss this even more in the future. So this is going to be part 1 right now.
Sweet.
Sweet, man. Well, thanks for answering some of that. I'm going to be talking a little bit about that on the live stream and maybe get some feedback from everybody there. Get some of the cadets, get some of the people signed in. But, yeah, let's get something to drink and get some electrolytes in us because it's a freaking hot day.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for answering those questions.